Now, here's the thing. During this presidency that we're about to have, is the biggest ticket on this whole card is race relations. And it's only fitting. You think a black man was going to be the president and then go 8 years and escape the office without dealing with the issue that really is at hand? They said when he started his Twitter today, he got called so many. The day he started his Twitter, half of the first part of his feed was filled with calling him a nigger or the N-word to be politically correct. You see what I mean? So
some he do not even identify with.
He wasn't
never have identified with.
He wasn't going to be able to escape the. He wasn't going to be able to escape his run without dealing with the situation head on. So what's happening with us is, and with the Black Lives Matter, see, my perception on that is that we weren't organized. You understand? You feel me? We weren't organized as a people. And if you ready to pull a move on a particular group, or you ready to have some type of competition, you ready to go up against a particular group, they have to be at least to some degree organized if you want it to play out the proper way for public perception.
Yeah.
Do that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if LeBron if Golden State is on the court, I might have used the example before, but if Golden State is on the court, they laced up, ready to go, they, rocking from side to side, ready to get this game started, but LeBron over there tying his shoe, Kyrie over there messing with the cheerleaders, you have a team, but they're not organized enough to play the game. You see?
Yeah.
So even if you had to pull in some subs or somebody, when they had the NBA lockout, what was they calling them people that they was bringing in?
Scabs.
Bringing some of them so that the game can be played, even if you already know the outcome. You gotta have a game.
Yeah.
I think that's what Black Lives Matters was. I think that's the purpose of them. I think that as a movement and an organization, not as a slogan or a statement of fact. Cause see, the truth of the matter
was it started by a white person?
No, the two base founders of the girl, the female's name is they call her Netta, and his name is D-Ray.
Oh, okay.
D-Ray, or is it DeRay? It could be DeRay or D-Ray. DeRay, because D-Ray is the comedian, so it's DeRay. But both of them are LBGT, whatever the other last letter is for that acronym. They both gay. They homosexuals. So at the end of that, they have an agenda underneath there, because as they identify with being homosexuals and then black, as opposed to being, you black but you happen to be a homosexual, or you a homosexual and you just happen to be black. You see what I mean? One of the two hold more weight than the other. So that's who at the core or the base of it. But even as a slogan, man, listen. When you saying Black Lives Matter, right? They should add the word to or also for it to be effective and to show you what you're really saying. Because things that matter just matter. You don't have to state it. Asian lives matter. That's why Asian people aren't getting killed by the police. For Arabs even. Now this is supposed to be the threat to the world, that they painting as a threat to the world. Arabs with the movement of Islam. You understand what I mean? Or people that descend from the Middle East. I shouldn't just specify and say Arabs, right? But their lives matter. They're not getting gunned down in the streets by the police. So when we say Black Lives Matter, we like, hey, Black Lives Matter too. Stop killing us as well. But then and there, you're speaking to the oppressor, giving the oppressor the power to start telling you your fucking life matter. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not. If I wanted to let you know that our life matter, if I wanted to let them know that our life, if we wanted to let everybody in this neighborhood we sitting in, let them know that our life matters, we would tell them our life matters, and they would know who our was, because we would be collectively together. But when we stating it as a whole, and we're stating it to the cops who continually show you that it doesn't matter, when they shooting down people in front of their 4-year-old child in the backseat, not only do your life not matter, the future generations don't matter either. Every time we say Black Lives Matter, we should say Black Lives Matter also. And then it will show you why the power still is in the hand of the people who are perpetrating the fact that it doesn't matter, because we're trying to convince them that it does. Because those that matter, they're not dying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those that matter, they're not dying. So we're not having a discussion whether Asian lives matter. You understand what I'm saying? We're not having a discussion on whether like I said, or Arab lives matter or Indian lives matter or any other group other than black people.